soup. Nope, soup. Who needs solid if you can be soup? It's far superior to being solid. I need to calibrate my face. Hold on. I'm not working correctly. Why is it not? Thank you. That's better. Hello. Now I work. Yay. But yeah. So, Kakuin, I have news for Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know how far you are in the game, but I am going to move my characters to a different server on patch day in a little more than a week. The reason for this is because they are going to make a new server. And that new server sounds exciting and all my friends are going there. So I will go there too. And the server transfer will be free for a bit when the server is created. The only thing I don't know for sure is if the server transfer will be available for trial accounts. I have no idea, like truthfully. The server will still be on the same data center. As far as I know, we are not going to switch data centers, just servers. So it will not affect my ability to play content with everyone here that has a character on light. It will just affect like what server I default log into. So if you want a chance to run into me while I stream, you might want to go to the new server too once it exists. But it doesn't exist yet. But yeah, that's the update. Yeah, if you just want to vibe in a dungeon with me or something, or just vibe on the overworld, that's not a problem. And again, I don't plan on ever making an FC, like a free company. Not something else, that's what it's for, a guild, rather. I don't plan on ever making one, because I don't like doing that in this game. Maybe for the stream character, but I only play it once a week, so... And only if there's new content. I don't, like, actively plan on streaming grindy content with Rain. Only story. So, yeah. And my main character is in an FC with twins. So I don't know. I don't particularly feel like making one. So it doesn't matter what specific server you're on to play with me. Because everything that is unavailable to do if you're not on the same exact server as the other person, I won't be doing anyway. We can play together, we can just vibe on the overworld together. It's all possible as long as you're on the same region, actually. Like, not even, like, data center, same region. As long as you play in Europe, you're good. Because the next patch will probably also introduce the new data center travel system, where you can log into other data centers in the same region as your homeworld with your character. So, in addition to Light, there's Chaos, which is the other European data center, and we'll be able to log into that one too in the very near future, like sometime in the next 3 months. That will be a thing that you can do. So yeah. Don't worry about it, but if you do want to vibe on the same server as I do, that you now know that I will soon be leaving Phoenix because all my friends are. Something spawned. Le gasp. Why am I not getting... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn. Gonna give that some main screen action over here. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Is good. Is good indeed. Yeah. Very comfy chair. I do appear to be a bit lacking in the arm department. This. Pet me. Ah. I do appear. It's behind. I'm officially blind. Oh! I see it. Hello. I am not good with things that are not colored in and telling them apart. It's just, yeah. If it was colored in, I would probably have seen it instantly. But in black and white, my brain is like, ah yes, that is a weird chair. No, it's obvious, I'm just stupid. There's a difference. This is a case of the viewer being an idiot. Like, I interpreted it as being part of the chair, even though it is clearly not, which you can see by looking at the rest of the chair, because it isn't on the other side. Like, please. Don't take me being stupid personally, you know? Yes, it is! The fuck are you talking about? Up until you started watching me, not a single fucking person has drawn fan art of me. So don't say it's nothing special. I don't exactly have an easy to draw character either, so please. Holy shit. Yeah. It do. That is indeed what is on this picture. You are correct. Lambertin. Why, yes, I am Professor Lambertin. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research of corrupted crystals? Surely! Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Science! Yee. Oh, I can assure you, so am I. Having a cute bean menacingly float behind me. Or stand, I don't know. Lower body completely blocked by chair, I have no idea. It's stando, so I assume float. But it might be stand. Stando. E. Are you an actual shop? You are an actual shop, but I need a repair person. I had no idea this NPC was an actual shop. Amazing. But I do need a repair. There. Wait, you? Nope. Here? In here! Amanda! Repair my stuff, thank you. Okay. My stuff has been repaired, let's go. Ah, so rare it is to find a fellow intellectual in this region. 'Tis ever rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another. A hermit whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity toward the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, man. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualification to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers can be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this watered pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, and the student of mine, monitoring the flow of ether at the High Bridge, explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you to the finer points of crystal harvesting. Trying to define him better as a standalone character, outside of the JoJo-verse where he's a stando. Now he's kind of a forgotten god. Ooh, I like that. Ah. But E. Lul. That's a player. There's this guild called NPC, what that person is a part of, that basically consists only of people who roleplay as NPCs. So you may sometimes come across a random waterfall in the wild. The only thing that sets the NPCs apart from regular characters is, except for one NPC, which has an eye color that you cannot physically choose as a player. is hairstyle and clothing. And everything else is just from the normal character creation kit. Again, there's one character that has an eye color that you cannot choose. But other than that... Ah! Ow. My head. Okay, I'll drink something. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific matters. What have we here? Containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertaine. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... you say the man himself lent it to you? Then he must have sought me per instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expand upon his explanations. At least the recognition I so rightfully... At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. It's aggressive. It's aggressive affection. Yeah, I know. I mean, I gave you the ability to do it. If I really didn't want it, I could take it away. You know? Oh, Frebul, just Freb. Oh, golly day! Calais! Shall I? Then I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lambertaine's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact. For I was just preparing to procure corrupt crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimen. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Emeronites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool, and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the water pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. What a character, holy shit. But ye... It's fun to make, It's fun to make original characters in other universes, and I do it now and then. But if you make, like, a self-perception or, like, a ideal self kind of character, in my opinion, tethering it to a specific franchise kind of sets you up for Sag. And it also limits you, in a way, to whatever that franchise's creator thinks you should be able to be. Where you can be anything. You can be anything you set your mind to. Where the fuck am I going? Hello? Where? I'm confused. I hate this place. You only go here like twice ever. And it's so confusing. Ah, here it is. Water! Shifting the only universe is more easy. Creating stuff, events, and other people is easier when there aren't boundaries. Yeah. Except, of course, for boundaries you create yourself. Quite intentionally. Corrupted cluster, don't detect me. Thank you. Thank you. Whee! And back we go! But yeah, obviously if you create a universe, in the beginning, when you start with a character, the universe is only going to exist to, like, kind of serve the character. So it's a kind of anything goes kind of deal. Allowing you to pour your full creativity in making the character as good as you can. But with world building itself, it's kind of important that you set boundaries for the universe so that any future characters you create to add to that universe don't kind of become this massive mess, I guess. It's a bit hard to explain what I mean by that, but yeah. For instance, there's certain things that magic in the Final Fantasy XIV universe just cannot do. You cannot bring dead people back to life using magic. Once a body is sufficiently damaged, it will cease to live, and the person's soul will return to the ether realm. The revive spell in the game actually does not revive your teammates. It merely resurrects them from a deep state of coma. You don't die when you drop to 0 hit points. You fall unconscious. The resurrect spell raises you back to life from that unconscious state. And then you can be healed normally. And the reason why healing magic, like regular healing magic, cannot revive you is because that is only designed to heal very superficial damage. Like, the worst thing healing magic can actually heal is like a bone fracture, which still isn't, like, that bad. But healing magic cannot heal a missing organ, for instance. Or poison, for that matter. As healing magic can only restore damage, but not heal afflictions. That's one of these limits that I'm talking about. And that is very intentional. Imagine a world in which healing magic can bring back the dead with no consequence very easily. If you then were to kill a character, would that be meaningful? If you know in the back of your head, oh, you could have just revived them. Like with Noraxia, for instance. If I played a healer in that situation, in that cutscene, and I could have used resurrection magic to bring her back to life, would that death scene have been meaningful? Or would that death scene have not only lost meaning because death isn't permanent, but also kind of set your character in a very, very weird light as, like, I am a healer, why don't I rescue this person from death? Kind of situation. And the answer to why we couldn't save Norexia, even if we were a healer, is because we cannot. There's no magic in this world that brings people back from death or prevents them from dying. There's no amount of healing damage, healing magic that could have Yeah, oh no, the prince is dead. Moving on. Yeah, exactly. And similar kinds of limits have to exist for supernatural worlds, in my opinion. You need to consider very carefully if you want to allow actual gods to exist. And by that I mean all-powerful, immortal beings beyond mortal comprehension. If you want to allow gods to exist, you kind of create a problem. I see, you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal, then? Yeah, here it is. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertin will doubtless eat shortly with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Yeah. For instance, the universe where I am from, gods cannot exist in it. There may not ever be a god in my universe. There's a few reasons for this. One is that one of the laws of nature in that universe always allow for redistribution of power by magic. So if an all-powerful being was allowed to exist, you could essentially siphon infinite power from it and create an even bigger god. Imagine you have a god and then you siphon power from it for all eternity. At some point, you must have more power than that god actually possesses, yet are able to still siphon more from it because it is all-powerful. And then someone else comes along and siphons power from that new, stronger god, which creates an even stronger being because it's more power per power, and that's kind of an endless upward spiral. There can never be a true god, because you can always become stronger by absorbing the current true god's power and adding the measly amount that you have as a mortal, which is still more. So, yeah. That's how it is in my home world, where I'm from. There is no gods, and there will never be gods. Because it is fully impossible for gods to exist in the human definition of it. That doesn't mean that there isn't people worshipped as gods. My home world lacks gods, not idiots. My keen scholar sense tells me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right? Yes, here, take it. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. It is as you desired, a corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What, to breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And you can truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man, now you understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldesion. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. You're right. Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not common. I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Laodicea. Well, that's not correct. Eastern Laodicea was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Laodicea, far Sirius, the Isles of Umbra to be precise. And the Isles of Umbria? Mine? I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talents, or some such nonsense. What can I say for certain is that she is still in Elport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pod, lest you think you are prepared for the task. We're not actually going to go into Pharaoh Sirius now. Pharaoh Sirius is a dungeon. A very good dungeon too. But Pharaoh Sirius is a level 50 dungeon. And we're not going to go into it. It is somewhere in that direction. Though I don't know if you can see it from here. Oh, that is. That is Pharaoh Sirius. A lighthouse. Which yeah. You know... Yes. Oh yeah, humans do enjoy considering things gods that aren't. It's fun. Oh, those humans. Hello? Where are you, NPC? Are you here? No? What? Huh? Are you in here? No. Huh? Where are you at? Ah, there you are. Hello. Corrupted crystals? Sir, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So, if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'd be damned, Professor Lambertine did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we've got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the Professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you to seek me out, indeed. I'm an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. As I told the professors in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corruptible crystals of exceptional strength. Floating you must be god E. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present. For reasons unknown to me, you see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It is rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to subjects of my questioning. I hope you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Up there, hello. Yes, greetings. Ah, you startled me. Don't we know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? Ah. This is what all the fetches gossip of spirits and spectres haunting the Isles of Umbra. Just because you know that's nonsense doesn't mean it's any less frightening. What? Just because I don't believe in ghosts doesn't mean they aren't scary. Yes. Seems good. Ah, you're keen on travelling to the Elves of Umbra. Bloody elves, lad. Are you drunk or just crazy? You're nothing dead but death and death and more death. Well, and the thing I want. So I can do the other thing that I want. Things! Hello? No, up there? Up there? Maybe? Finding people is a bit of a pain at this stage. Hello? Is this a door? No. Then where the fuck do you need me to go? What? Is this an entrance? This is! The Elves of Umbra, what interest have you in the godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the elves have become naught but have become naught more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory of souls dragged down to the depths with them. Oh no! I wonder if this person is doing the same quest as myself. I think the answer is yes. What a pleasant surprise. I will hunt you. I mean, hi. Rain, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? It is a very, very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Gather away, girl. Ooh, level up. I want that. I want that. That's a good spell. Ah, damn it. I need to get that before I do Garuda. Worry not, my friend. I have given your findings some thought, and I have concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Elves of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys pulling her wits with an occasion. It was there that I heard a tale of a man named Scaffold. Was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is my first affair of someone actually traveling to and from there. I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Might having a chat with him in my stead. He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. I know, he's in prison. Shaw! Oh, speaking about Shaw! Hollow Knight, the sequel, Silk Song, it exists. It's real. It'll release in a few months, up to a year. I have to go back. She calls me, sings to me. Tell Mimido I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. No. But it will exist. I'm so hyped. Hello. What did Scaffold have to say? Huh. It's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him my that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him in his wandering hands. Oh well. Gropey boy. Under the shade, are you? No, then what are you? Speak up, son, I can't hear you. Feather. Hey, bugger me, that's what I think it is. Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where do you say you found it? Skiffin, you say? I was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. It was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise lots of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them have been vanished. What is that? You'll be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look at behalf of old Mibidoa. Tell him how the land lies. And nobody interested until you came a-calling. Whole ports up in arms, about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some cell swords and let him sort it out. But you'll do a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Yay. Let's go. Hello. So you went and had a word with the Mibidoa? I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Scaffold's superior? I find that hard to believe, but the right of the spirit doesn't appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make of the Isles of Umbra without me. Fine, fine. I failed to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 as my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. I know. Curious. Hello. Ah, take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids. As if it's as simple as... Oh, I see, you've got a rid of passage. All right. Then climb aboard. Hello. This doesn't seem at all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, hell's with it. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if I would please excuse me. Here. This is a level 50 dungeon, right? Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. Oh no. Oh, pot, and a true fellow. Oh, I see. Wish to harvest a corrupted crystal? Sorry, friend. But you may have to return empty-handed. Oh no! The Writ Master Mibidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but not only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When the giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once-powered beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of major thaumaturgy or colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Rain. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you a corrupted crystal. Huh? So when you begin to increase into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at a ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Maybe. Praying mantis, no. Mantis. Oh, crap. Ah! I didn't want to go there yet. What am I doing? This is not the place. Hello. You sound too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling toward the water. God's voice, a single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. The talking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage. The cargo, but those queer dead things. The voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. An alluring voice, you say? You wouldn't be alluding to there being a siren of sorts here, would you? Where am I going? Hello. This talk of the alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if, but that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was thinking about something. Which reminds me. I've received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew tired of waiting on for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yard stare to return. Which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go to explain yourself. Hello. What's been keeping you in this state? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Like some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk wander near the ship graveyard, and it's state of the dead and all. Bloody else, that takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing under all mist bed. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. But they bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folk said the first purge would be the last. But I knew deep down in me bones that this day would come. And come it has. Aye, I'd bet me burn here. Me bum. I'd bet me bum my bum here is Sirens behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind, than what's got feathers and lure sailors into watery grave, with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end here. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death the man stays bound to the beast, forced to do a bit until his corpse can't do no more. This fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hellsborn hussy, before she takes another soul. Course we can't stand you marching off to war without these. The Siren don't have no power over a man that can't hear a song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for you both of us, I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we'd best be head over to her. The ship graveyard and shit. Okay then, Mimidoa. If that is your real name. It is, I think. Whee! Praying mantis, goodbye. Hello! If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Oh no. Proceed. There we go. I'm beginning to wonder if she's some sly bugger and spun us a yarn yet. And oh, why? Do you hear that? Sir? Look out of the water. She's come, Nishit. She's come. Come. There she is. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to her necks and corpses before you know it. Come. Yeah. Do, 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 do. True love spurned, cruelty's reward. Da 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 da. Oh, the song is so good. Alright, I can do my combo. I remember. Let's see if we get anything. More enemies. Spare mournful mistress. Spare mournful mistress distress. Okay. More people. I deal damage, holy shit. Damn. Me strong. Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Okay. Must thou not relent, regret, forever alone? Not that alone. Rude. Huh. Come on. Let him die, thank you. I love the river. One look, soul shiver. No. Die. Die! Oh! Captain! Whoops! I need to put that somewhere else. I keep hitting it. Dead. Or maybe not. Maybe just need to learn. And to not hit it in bad moments like this. Am I alright? I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a war, in all as I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with two whatsits if we'd got the songstress. But you can't have everything, can you? She'll not become crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, bugging me. I've really forgot your name. Remind me, Rain. Don't recall having no initiate by that name, but if you're not the old mate, what's name? Why have you been so bloody helpful? Never mind. Good seeing you, lad. Da 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 da. Funny man. The Isles! The Isles! Okay. David! Help! You mean it was the Siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I've heard that Master Mimidewa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... I would survive an ordeal like that. Can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The Garuda crystal you wanted. Safely sealed within the pot, too. Just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Thank you all. Da 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 da. Hello. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Rain. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Yes, I live. Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with the specimen. Congratulations! Seldom have I ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-suspected ether. What wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-suspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Ha ha! Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find the corrupted crystal comprised of ice-suspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridani has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Hey, what's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another Gerudo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use the watered pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Eden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that he's undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Rain. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Ha! What a roundabout way to get the thing I need. I see. Hello, third person I need to talk to. Where are you? Greetings and salutations. Mr. Umbria, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though as Professor Lambertine was fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance in the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, this is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Trowswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that want to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Trowswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within its gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there's particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure. I have precisely the sort we find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion. Outside the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you can retrieve the crystal from its guard, I shall leave that up to your discretion. Alright. Okay. I still don't think I can use that exit, so... This exit it is! No, I'll just spot you. Fuck it. So we need crystal. Hopefully the correct one this time. And then we can enjoy stuff. Yay. Giggity. But Garuda soon, I think. Soon, trademark. Yes, there we go. I have done it. Okay. And hole. The Spriggans won't attack me because I'm too high level for them. And here we are. But those Spriggans will attack me because I'm not too high level for those. Oh no! Big! Whatever will I do? One. And the 2. And the 3. And the 4. Da da da. Spriggans. Okay. Will you let me in now? No. Okay. Sad. Let me in! Teleports behind you. Whee! Okay. I would like to go to here. I have done it. Hey! Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. Was engrossed in... Wait, what's that? What's that god-awful smell? Crystal. My word, it's a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my suspicion was not mistaken. Ah, so you weren't ever adverse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe your furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the watered pot you once used. Was a glum friend, you finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down, adjust. It's comprised of ice-aspected ether, worry not. I suppose the joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Beg your pardon, Rain. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message from Professor Lambertin, something about a man named Marquez? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you need that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah well, perhaps it's best to remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. But you did! You did fill my head with unnecessary tasks. Just as bad. Aetheryte Plaza. So many people. Ah. Hello! The Gerudo successfully left in solid state. Amazing. Solid state Gerudo. SSL. Or maybe no longer. LLL? Liquid late Gerudo? I don't know. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Rain. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Rain. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. Deal? Yes. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship. But mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. You were born to be Dilf. Born to be Dilf. Hey. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure this will work. I think it's only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive? Rain, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to discover a part of myself I'd forgotten. And I'm not the man I once was. And I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I could have waited until after the mission. But, well, you understand. It is time! Yes.
There. She's ready.
Voice line Pog! Okay, hold on. I need to do a thing. I knew I forgot to set up I did not, in fact, make the camera frame disappear button. There we go. I will hide myself for the time of this cutscene.
Ah, she stirs.
She does indeed, Elfino.
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Let's go! Epic music, begin! Indeed. Hi, I'm Bunny. He's Galleon.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Young
Yes,
Sid.
I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. born and raised in Garlemald.
Indeed.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
Yeah, so Meteor... Project Meteor is the Gallian initiative to make Dalamud crash onto the surface of the planet to wipe out everyone in Eorzea.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
And yeah,
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession.
indeed.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Yee.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
'Twas me.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way.
There is.
And it all began that day when I found my new home.
Yee.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it?
Maybe.
It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Yay.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alfinod, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
Let's go!
My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come. It would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
The smirk. Come. You've done it. Hello, I'm back. My face has returned. Sid? What is it, Rain? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts at a time like this. Or do you truly wish to return to Redania? Nope. No. All our efforts, all the travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Rain, for the end is nigh. Be it hers or our own. The Howling Eye is now accessible. It's Garuda time, baby! Get hyped. In 8 minutes. Ooh. I shall, return when the timer says so. Haha! Hello. Rain, I see in your eyes the look of a man prepared to take on the daunting responsibilities of the Black Mage. There are few who know of her existence, even among those versed in the ways of magic. You will not even find mention of of us all. Ah! I was reading! But in the most esoteric of texts. Yet the secrets of a dark art lie encrypted there. With the forbidden library of the Sacarium. Most himself deciphered and read the texts some 100 years past. It is said that the first of her kind were the favorite of Northal. It was he who entrusted them with the duty of sealing the Void Gate. But as you well know, the power of the black magic lies in its great potential for destruction. The slightest errancy in her ways may give rise to the most tragic of disasters. Of the disappearance of this black magus from Eorzea, Master says only we must not repeat the errors of the past. Rain, Master has made note to me that it is what you must next do. Listen to his words now, with all your being. The land has drunk deep of the blood you've spilled. By this act, 3 souls of 3 races to Thanalan have come. The fires of Aurora have burned black and full. Yet long ago they were left to wane and very nearly die. These 3 souls are the keepers of the embers that remain of all that we now are. In the hands of those who will usher our return, the gem of Shatoto, testimony of our creed, will shine with new light. By that light, the 3 keepers will be made your allies. An Amaljar by the name of Kazak Cha waits you at Burgundy Falls in East Thanalan. Go to him. That is all. Dwell not on the fact that the Amarja and the sworn enemy of Uldar. It is not your place to question Master's will, for it is the will of Nordthal himself. Go forth, Black Mage, and see the void gate sealed. Okay. Yee. So, it is Garuda time very, very soon. As soon as this fills up. Soon. It's a bit loud for now. I will put the music back up when the queue pops. Fireball. Kazakcha. Hello. It's me, Binui. There they are. Welcome, Viera, chosen of Kukuroka. I am an autoplay. By the gem's power, do our paths cross once more. At last the time spoken of when the prophecy has come. Yet I know nothing of he who would guide us. Come, tell me your name. I'm Rain. Hello. Rain Umbria. I am Kazakcha. A sorcerer of the Amarja is where my forebears. I am fourth of my line to walk this path, which brings me now to this land. As you well know, my kind bear the scorn of the Uldans, and for that reason I must remain here, far from city walls. Great power this one has, but enough it is. Kazakcha is terrifying to behold, yes, but he's both wise and kind. Good, warm, kind. These are my brethren, the Black Rain. Now they are yours as well. Before you stand the Ixal, Dozol Melok, and the 269th Order Mendicant of the Kobolds, Daza. You fed the ethereal currents with the blood of fiends, and the gem of Chateau radiates as it does your presence as proof of your deeds, and a sign of what must yet be done. It falls to me to bear witness to your awakening and pass on to you the knowledge trusted to me. Know that you must face death before your purpose can be fulfilled. It is to the Silent King in the Western Thanalan that you must next journey. There too lies Plainer Fisher, and there too must you slake the land's thirst with the blood of the fiends which surge forth from it. Okay. Fear not, each of us shall journey to the Silent King, and then convene once more. Seek out the Ixal, Dozol Melok, for your path is destined to first cross with his. And the deed before you is done. The gem of Chateau shall shine with new brilliance. Okay. Teleport. Whee! Teleport. Teleport. Bed. To close, Plainer Fisher. Strong black magic you need. You close, then come to Dozol Melok once more. Wah! It says squawk in the subtitle. What am I to do? Oh no, Larryman! Oh no! Da, 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 da. Dead. Close it. With the blood. And closed. As a child spoke true, black is strong in rain. You go now. Go see Daza. Okay. Hello. Here lies the beneficial rift, Tear Fisher. Use the power within you to seal it. Okay. There's a lot of these. There's a whole lot of those. No wonder void set are so frequent. Oh, I need to close it, right. I remember. Ooh. Ta-da! It is as Kazakh Char foretold. You are chosen, Rain. You must return to him now. Yes, yes. Return to tell Kazakh Char the deed is done. End it. Over. Done. Ah, it is time. Are you ready, chat? To figure out why I just raised the background music to 100%? I hope you are. Accept other DPS. Stop sitting on the toilet. Thank you. There she is. Garuda. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. 12 Preserve, she's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Kobolds. And Amaljar. Prisoners. Why would the XIV bring them here? No need for me to read that out. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. I hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take you to the skies to slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may. I shall slake the roots with your blood. Festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay the unfeathered ones we shall. As an offering to Garuda, they will serve. Leave the XIV to us, Rain. We will keep them distracted while we deal with her. Do not fall, Rain. Remember, you fight for the science, for Eorzea. That is... This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Let's go! Yay! Here we are. I think here? Oh no, it's sent already. Okay. There we are. Is she still immune doing this? She is. She is indeed invulnerable. I don't want to be in front of her. No, thank you. If you get hit by Mistral Song and you're not the tank, it will kill you. Just as a friendly piece of information. And there we go. No. Get fucked. It is. What the hell's? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? Yes. I've done it multiple times already. My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who will use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So as long as the Ixar keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from their tempest. And then will I take vengeance on their sea lice. The wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time. And then all shall be mine. All mine. You landwalker who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, landwalker, to your last breath. Nope. I will in fact not. No! I claimed you! You should be mine! Nope. Fuck you! The wind crystal! Finally! For my collection! Yay, my collection is complete. One of every element. Let's go. What are you? What have you done to me? I am a bunny? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. I have crystalled your things. Anyway, I win.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why
Look.
do you not beg for mercy?
Voice acting.
Why do you not die?
There's a bunch of that. Dies of cringe. Yes, I know. I know. I know dies of cringe.
We've done it.
Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all!
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
I definitely am dying of cringe right now. Guys, shut up.
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
Tell Garuda.
Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Dies of cringe, yes. Beneath. Beneath.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
You got laid!
7 hells, does she still mean to fight?
Yes.
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty Ifrit, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Oh no.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! Ah, it hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
The pain!
What is she?
The
12
forbidden touch
preserve.
woman.
She cannot mean to.
Titan and Ifrit. I love how Ifrit just like raw. Yes.
No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
That was kind of cringery there. The quality of the voice acting in The Realm Reborn is
yourselves unto me.
varying.
I will feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Shall they now? Ah. Boat. Oh, look.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
What if I don't? Because I'm not here. There we go. A bean. Look at the bean. Who wouldn't want to pet it? Die, Titan. Suck.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
Takes off glasses. Yes.
No! No! No!
Vor. And not the soft kind.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
Nice.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation?
Like
And who
one
was that
chance.
armored devil?
That was
Gaius.
Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean Invasion Force in the
Supreme.
Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
Of course. The dude.
Never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, guys! Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
I mean, I'd agree, Kakuin,
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
if our enemies weren't also poorly dubbed. So this isn't an advantage, it's just like the status.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can.
Fuck, yeah. I know.
Let us make
It's
for
horrible.
Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions.
We shall indeed. But first,
All
we need
is
to
not yet
rescue
lost,
our
my
friends.
friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
No, I bear the light. You bear, like, basically nothing. It's my face! Hello! I'm back. In black. Hello. Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Rain. Shortly before the Black Wolf took the center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as their own, I could have sworn I saw... But I'm sure I was mistaken. We have a Dilf. We do have a Dilf, indeed. Is it really a Dilf if he doesn't have children? I've never thought about that. Or is he just a hunk if he doesn't have children? In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, you may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god as long as their weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Oh, Alfino. It's past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be dishonor to the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to a knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Yes, Father Energy, so yes, Dolph, fair. You know what? I'll not contest that. Oh, I could use the teleport ticket to the Waking Sands to go to Vesper Bay and walk there from the other side and not spend one of my regular teleport tickets. Oh, by the way, remember how I had all these weird-ass, like, issues with OBS and stuff, and nothing working, and all that shebang, and in, like, hardware, yada yada yada. Ever since I upgraded my PC to newer operating system trademark, they have magically evaporated and no longer exist. I have no idea what happened. But everything is fine now, and I'm at maximum settings, so... You've done well, Rain. As I knew you would. Come, it is time now to return to Burgundy Falls. No! It's time for a drink. No! Ah! Okay, I'll drink. Ah. Ah. My head. Oh, if you know. Tell me, Rain, does odd here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Maybe it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Trespassers? Oh no, we have cutscene. Whatever shall we do? No idea if it's voiced, so it's not. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that a way to greet a friend? Alfido! Rain! Sid? Wait, is this a dream? No. Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks with the others. Nest. The first time I knew about when I came back and I saw... Ida. Church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. Ishtola hadn't been here to help me. Ishtola's here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uldar to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Apalima and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Ishtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Guess they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, and that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants to the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Alagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sense in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Sirens and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Ishtola's return. For now, I say, we rest. Slib. Pit the boy.
Hear, feel, think.
Hello. Touch the ears.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness.
Okay.
Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
What a cutie. Pistola. Rain, I see you and Elfin herself. And Sid? That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoire guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Modona. Custom Sentry. I knew that. Da 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 da. Level up. I'm only 2 levels ahead of the quest for now. I'm also halfway through the levels this game has. So being only 2 levels ahead of the quest is probably not a bad thing, seeing how the next few pieces of content will all revolve in those last 6 levels. And then I'll be playing patch content for like 5 streams in a row. Making pretty much exactly 0 progress toward levels in the main story. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Rain. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Galleons deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. If we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of the House Durandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Curthis. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. But before I do, let me get spells for my class. Again, while Freeze is basically completely useless, Thunder 3 is good, and I want it. What Freeze does is it's a spell that you manually place on the ground by targeting a position on the ground that is within range. And it will then be cast there. Or used to. It might be targeted now, but anyway. The function is the same. It will do a bit of damage. It's an ice-aspected spell. And it will bind the enemies so they can't move. Unfortunately, most of the enemies in the game that you would want to bind are immune to bind. So it is basically completely useless, because it does less damage than Blizzard 2, and as such is a completely invaluable... Well, not invaluable. It's a completely worthless AoE spell in and of its own if you cannot utilize its other property. It does nothing. So, yeah, freeze isn't good. And this quest gives freeze. Yeah, it does not a lot, to be honest. Also, it doesn't refresh Umbral Ice, so it's not a great spell, if I'm being honest. It actually does a bit more damage than Blizzard 2, I guess. But again, it's not great. It's not really worth picking up. You don't have a lot of utilization for it. But the spell we get after it. Remember, you're back. Return to be victorious. The gem of Shantoto burns bright. You are indeed the heir to a dark ancient power, as Kukuruka foretold. I am reminded of a prophecy my great-grandfather uttered long ago. In 4 Magi meet in a barren land, black powers of Eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and their path to light shall be lit by dark. The black powers of Eld require no explanation, and know that wickedness refers to the evil that birthed by the void. That the seal holding the void gate shut will falter and fall is beyond doubt. Yet your deeds speak of determination and ability, and in them I spy hope. I have learned of all of you that I must. I bestow upon you the knowledge kept by my line. Here and now, I speak an oath to discard old grudges. By our power combined, the void gate will be sealed anew. You have brought this old Amajar much happiness. Few believe the words of my great-grandfather. He was mocked and ridiculed, and words ignored. Yet your coming has fulfilled the prophecy as you spoke. Rain, the dark magic coursing through you shares a deep bond with the void gate. Should that portal be cast open, you will come to great peril. Temper yourself in both mind and body. When you are ready, return to this land and seek me out once more. Then and only then will I speak to you of your next task. Now we have learned freeze. It is not good. Really. There's better spells. But it's sure is here. But yeah, it doesn't work if you are in fire. It doesn't refresh your ice stacks. It is more expensive than Blizzard 2. And it doesn't automatically give you 3 stacks of Umbral Ice when you use it. As such, it isn't that great. You can maybe use it once in your combo if you really want to. But I wouldn't. It's not worth it in AoE combos most of the time. The 20 potency aren't going to make life or death situation. But this one, Thunder 3, is just Thunder, but better. Woo! And that's why we want it. It's the spell that's already good because it dots the enemy, but it is better. Rain, it's while you're here. My colleagues Dozo Melok and Dazar would have words with you. Wait here while I fetch them. Words. Took those void gates. Strong black magic you need. Ready for test, are you? Yes. Very good. You have sharp sense like Dozo. Noticed, have you? Your aura, strangeness it has. Now the void gate, gloom it makes, like black breath. Gloom drawn to black magic, drawn to you, like moth to flame. Black magic, it seeks to corrupt and make own. Losing strength, Seal is. Black magic and void gate share bond. very deep. But must not leave to be too long. Else other side maybe take you. To fear yet, still weak gloom is. Time you have, strong rain find next key. Teach you does all well, what must do. Many black mages there were. Long ago, one more powerful than rest, very powerful, epic even. Epic black mage. Black magic too powerful, too dangerous, wrong hands must not have. Know this he did. Ciphered spells, hid secrets, dark way passed to few, very few. Teaching, writing, spread over realm, lost to time they were. Forgotten. One carved in stone, stone of mossy pillar. Pillar in south shroud, squawk! Chosen rain is chosen. Unleash power of this black magic, you can. Key it is, key to end of gloom. Knowledge of my line this is, asked to dissolve from mother. From mother of mother, from mother of mother of mother. 4 hatchlings past. Strong mage she was, epic even, epic mage. Great love for dark art, more than anything, joined with lizard men to earn all. Name betrayer she was, chased from village. Wah! Her words Dozel keeps, teaching to strong rain now. For magic mead and barren land, old black powers have they in hand. Fate of all wicked made by be made stark. Path to light then lit by Wah! That her squawk, not Dozel squawk. Should be dark. Dozel things. Good words, deep words. Bring Dozel here, they did. Pass on, not Dozel alone. Others come too, other mages. Birdman, lizard man, no matter. I'll wait for strong rain. Strong mind you have at heart. Help you, Dozel will. Go to Gridania you must, to Earth's grift. Near pillar lurking beasts, there slay them. You must, no need for the fear beast. Strong rain is strong. Das heart, what? I too am here to lend my aid. Help, hand, aid. What danger for Dozel? XL wall is wait for sharp spears. Go in place of Dozel, Dazar will. Decided it is. Go now, you will. I like the... It's my mother's squawk, not mine. I have to tune to Quarry Mill still? Oh my god. I will attune to Quarry Mill while I'm on the way there. But yeah, squawk! I love it. It's so good. Honestly, the Ixal probably have the funniest speech quirk out of all the tribes. Wait, they just hang out here? Wow. That's the White Mage trainer, by the way. They just hang out here, apparently. Even if you aren't playing White Mage. I wouldn't know. I was playing White Mage. I have no idea. There's a dungeon here. A deep dungeon. There's a deep dungeon here too, not what I meant though. There's... There's a system called Deep Dungeons in this game. It's essentially roguelike dungeons. Where the floors are randomly generated. But they aren't like super random. They're actually more on the predictable side. Every floor has a select number of rooms, all in the same style. And a selection of enemies that can spawn in it. So yeah, it isn't like exactly super unpredictable. But it's still, nonetheless, not the same. It's always different when you go in. And it's a really good leveling content. I think I could already unlock it if I really wanted to. But it doesn't really matter if you play it before you've played a very specific other thing, which is the hard version, the level 50 iteration of Tantara Deepcroft. Because it kind of interweaves in that storyline. And yeah, it's good. I like it. A stone pillar covered in moss rises here. The gem of Shatoto shines bright. Okay. By the gem thou bearest shall the great and dark power of Eld be bestowed upon thee. But those who seek this power must first prove their worth. Behold, the gloom that would be thine undoing cometh. Slay the glooms encroach by hand. Only then shall the umbral wisdom of ages be gifted unto thee. Ah. Okay. But yeah, that's what a deep dungeon is. And there's 2 of them. The second one being in Stormblood. And there will be a third one very soon. Also, funnily enough, Realm Reborn didn't have this. That was actually added in Heavensward. Then subsequently they made another in Stormblood, but they didn't make one for Shadowbringers. But Endwalker is set to get one sometime in the near future. They will add a deep dungeon to it. That voice spoke true. Look, the gloom gathers rain. Sense there are fiends of evil about. Nearby, close about. One closed fissure. 2 closed fissures. 3 closed fissures. 4. Stone skin, Pog. Don't interrupt me. Do you have any idea how long these take to cast? Unbelievable. The rudeness of these creatures. No, that was not it, okay. What? Excuse me? Can I hit multiple of these? Kind of. I don't think that makes much of a difference. But I would nonetheless like to burn these 2 at the same time. Come on. Okay, then. That's a bit annoying with the time limit on these. Freeze! Oh wow. Great. Yes, thank you. I love to be mauled to death by enemies. It's my favorite. You will die. And you will die. Hey, we're done. Hog. We've done it. Duty complete. The mossy pillar imbues you with the ancient knowledge. Nice. Well fought. The gloom is scattered. Scattered is the gloom. Let us return to Burgundy Falls. Yes, yes, those will be lock awaits us. You, me, us. That is what us means. You are correct. Are we done now? Can I get my skill and continue the main story, please? Bye, wild hogs. One thing you learn when you play this game a lot is to approximate the aggro range of any enemy in the game, and then just not get attacked while you are in very high level areas. Like that one. I was one level above those, and I didn't aggro a single one of them. You just learn how to not fight if you don't have to. But yeah, if you are 10 levels above something, it will not attack you anymore. So basically, anytime a new add-on releases, you are sure to never get attacked again in any of the previous add-ons areas. Because at the end of it, you will be 10 levels above anything they ever put in there. Square Enix isn't in the habit of creating enemies that are higher than the maximum level. So you'll always go out of aggro for the previous expansion when you play through the new one. Hello. Gone from you, Gloomies. Worry for nothing, does all did. Squawk! Now go see Kazakh Cha, you must. Awaiting you he is. Hello. The gods are good to return you unharmed. The gloom which threatened to taint the world does so no more. And I sense the darkness within you is reborn with a new power. Wield it well, Reign of the Black, and make it a tool for our ends. Do that, and as the prophecy speaks, the way to light shall be lit by dark before you. Yay! Thunder 3! Let's go. And this quest is going to be, it's going to be here. I will play this because it will give me good items. Reign of the Black, our brother, Dazar, has words for you. Pray wait a moment for him to arrive. You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the forest shroud. Yes, you have gone well, very well. You are truly the Black Mage foretold by legend. It was such a legend, my people, that brought me to this Thanalan. Such is what legends do. When four Magi meet in barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and path to light shall lit by dark. Black shadow, dark. You have heard these words before, yes, yes. Here I found Kazakh Cha and Dozol Melok. The words that brought us to Thanalan are the same, equal, identical, same. It was 100 years ago that Kobold first deciphered the legend, decrypted, decoded, deciphered. The great mage who did it was my own ancestor, First Order Patriarch Dagu. Yes, yes, my very own. But he broke Kobold law. The first Patriarch must never leave Ogomoro. No. No, never. But leave he did. He set out from Lanasea to pursue his legend. And for that he was named traitor, betrayer, turncloak, traitor. None were drawn to the words of Dagu. No, no, not a single kobold soul. They ignored his words, but when I first heard them, it was strange, peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I could not simply be idle. I too left Lanasea. just as Dagu before me. Yes, I have come here to Thanalan. Now I see the legend is real. Yes, the words kept by Kazakh Char, those old Melok and myself are true. You have appeared. That is no coincidence. No, none at all. I'm a kobold, yes, I am. And we kobolds are good at finding things. Treasures, trinkets, things. I will help you where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish. Dross. Refuse. Rubbish. Its surface has many scratches, you see. Yes, many. But I sense in it a great power. Here, it may give some... Your gem. The light. It's illuminating the tablet. The scratches are glowing. Mighty Titan, those are no scratches. No. Not scratches at all. They are carvings. Words. Know thee, brave keeper of Shatota's light, as these very words wax pain to thy sight. The seal was, what was cast doth shudder in sight, and the void gate's dread sundering draws nigh. To ward against the creeping of the gloom, thou needest great garb to stay any doom. To this sacred wear thy thoughts must now tend, unto thy black command darkness shall bend. This tablet was more important to me than I ever imagined. Yes, much more. It seems to say one who would close the void gate must first find his sacred garb, gear, armor, garb. And the names of the place are written here as well. Yes, these 4 places, I know. You would do well to set out and gather the first 3 relics. Legend speaks of this. It holds that an offering of blood must be given to the planar fissures. The blood of those 2 have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can relics be won. Here, take with you an offering of my blood, Rain. Need Dazzle's blood too, you do. Take quick, before change mind. And he is mine, by me, mine. I wouldn't trust it to no other. But be warned. One does not simply walk into these places. There are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, very careful. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Mordor time. Forgotten Springs. Let's go. Spring. Why do you say it like that? On purpose. Can I go that way to there? Or is this... I keep forgetting. No, this is just the teleporter up. Nothing else. Okay, I need to go around. Okay, hello. I am moving at the speed of bike. 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 Alright, you cannot. I remember. They actually block you from going up that way. For some reason. Hey, I'm now high level enough to not die here immediately. Hello. Don't mind me. Just pouring blood into this thing behind you. So this level's this quest will always give you items for your class specifically. Why am I walking out of here? I'm stupid. So you'd do well to do it. For that reason alone. Because you want those items. They are good. They are also blue. Which is, and this is true, better than green. And they will do you pretty well for what is to come. You don't get the full set though. You won't get a body piece until level 50. The level 50 quest will give you the missing body piece. But ever since they changed stuff. Lul. Ever since they changed stuff around to be more friendly toward newer players, you also get a an item level 90 set at level 50 for that quest. And this is a item level 50 set. So you will get the full set for this, but it will also not be the best stuff in your inventory by then. Which are... well... well... I've never been to Camp Overlook, really? Forgot to... I'm stupid. Okay, this might take a second. I forgot to attune to Bronze Lake. I logged out at Bronze Lake. How have I forgotten to attune to it? What the fuck? I've ended a stream there. I've ended a stream in Bronze Lake. How have I forgotten? What the heck? I'm sad. And stupid. Vibin. Where do I need to... do I need to go up? I think I need to go up. I think I need to go up. The environments they made for this game are so pretty. Look at this. I love this. This is so cool. Hey, I've reached outer. Let's go. The floating city of Nim. If I remember correctly, this city has been floating for a long time. Like pre-calamity. There we go. Aetheryte. Attune. Ah, robots! Ah! Leave me alone! I was looking at chat. No! There's so many, what the heck? Oh, random boss fate. Don't mind me, just passing through, looking for an item that is somewhere in here. Is it in here? It is not even in here. I'm stupid. It's in the fate. It's in the fate, everybody. Yep. There it is. It is right in front of that boss. No! Oh man. This is right there. That'll be interesting. I believe I can get it though. Okay. No. Dang it. You little. What? I don't even self-destruct. Come on. Let me pour it in. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Thank you. Bye. Oh my gosh. Bye bye, you fuckers. I'm out of here. God damn it. By the way, I have no idea why they decided to put the Black Mage teacher just like the furthest they possibly could have from an Aetherite. Nobody knows. Like, this is the only teleporter in the entire area that's here. Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand. Put stuff next to teleporters, please. Game Design 101. If you have a quest that is designed to be played later, don't put it somewhere that is hard to reach. Also, if you have a quest line that is designed to go from area to area, always make sure that there is a target close to one of the teleport locations. If you have to switch areas, and only go away from the teleport location through the quest, slowly venturing out, then teleporting somewhere else, and then venturing out again. I've waited your turn, Rain. I've learned where it is that the fourth relic of our forebears rests. The land known as Thal's Respite. There too lies a plain of fissure, to which the blood of the fiend's births must be poured. Okay. Let's stop there. Yay. Thal's Respite. Away we go! Oh no! A plan a thingy-majig. A thing! Stop! Zombies! Didn't expect that. Mana wad! Oh, thank you. Ta-da! One. And dead. Is that all? That is not all. Very good. I have more attacks where those came from. Die! There's some zombie wizards. Void. Two mana font. Mana Font used to deal damage to you. Like, it used to convert HP into MP. It no longer does. Because that made it unviable in hardcore content. Spoken blood. Boop. It has been done. I now have a silly hat that doesn't render. Because I'm a bunny. And I don't get to wear heads. They will hopefully fix that soon. The first 4 relics are now in your keeping. Yet the final piece remains. Do effort to learn what the rest have been to no avail. The dark, which empowers at times, obscures, such is its nature. Dazar claims this tablet names the solace of the gods as the location we seek, but none among us have ever heard of such a name. When a power worthy to relics claim takes root in one of righteous and a name, the solace of the gods will be made known, and the last seed of the Black Mage will be sown. Dazar insists this reading is correct, and both Dazol Melok and I trust in his ability. We will endeavor to decode these words that you might see your quest to an end. The day of the void opening shall come. And until then, Rain, I asked out that you continue to walk the path of the Black. Hey! I've done it. I've completed the quest line. I am now in almost full Black Mage garb, except for the top. I'm still, like, in shock to play this content without there being belts in the game. Belts were deleted from existence with the release of Endwalker. Ah, yes, that mount. Whee! There's some really funny mounts in this game. That is one of them. Woo! Portalen! Where you at, girl? Man? I think it's girl. Ah! Wee! Portalen! Oh no, I think it's man. Isn't it? It is. Ah, Rain, the man who unmasked the heretic in the midst. To what do I owe you the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Ishtola, but of course, Lord Drillamore confided to me that you were a sign of the Seventh Dawn. I am. You are correct. Wee. Custom Sentry. What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see, that might explain how Scott supports. They observed 4 prisoners being led to the castrum, a Huron woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafell. 1 male, 1 female. It's them. It has to be Minfilia, Urianger, Papalima, and Tartaru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Kurthis not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rugadine and Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rugadine and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Rain, and soon. Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear take the latter. Being thus held to the custom century will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees by contest will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you'd best act now. As if it had been suggested, if, as has been suggested, the Galleans took our fellow Sirens prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Sirens, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portland said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Of course! Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Anything for you, Sid. Anything. Elevator! Oh, it looks so good since the overhaul. This isn't the overhaul, though. There is Ultima. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Ritatin, you depart for custom Occidents at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. We'll see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out for the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet forgive my impudence, but it is proper to give command to half our forces to a... I've given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Lord Portelin would like to aid in your search for Biggs and Wedge. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Gallean activity along Abolithus Spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Astora. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Zeme El Darkhold, situated to the west. Our men stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brisset, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant your strength. Rocky! A letter. Of introduction. You stand before the Zemhel Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the East Guardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Hello. A letter from Lord Portelin. You have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captors by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What, the captors are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place in the Oran Vale, situated south of west of here. I suggest that you search there. Seek out a knight named Priamor. He should be able to assist you. Not Oran Vale. I hate it. I hate Oran Vale so much. I hope my memory is correct and it is optional. It is also not on this level, so... Although I have to admit the new Oran Vale is serviceable. The new Oran Vale is okay. The old one is why I don't like it. But it no longer exists, so I guess I need to re-evaluate. Imperial airship. I saw it approach to land with my own two eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take off to the skies again. But not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Oh no. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems. They seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Galleons who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness in order to alert our forces. I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence, whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail. Decided to go elsewhere. All in all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. Mayhap. Footprints. Unbelievable. Prints afoot. More print of foot. You see, these are really hard to see with, like, my eyes. They are only very pronounced and right in front of me. Which is why I need to look in the distance. And then magically sends another set right behind me. Amazing. More? Well, I'll be damned, more indeed. What a quest. Riveting gameplay. Waiting, my favorite game. Ah, yes. Do you jest that mayhap there may be a quest target under this bridge? Hello, Wedge. Oh, it's so cold. I want to go home. Hi, Wedge. Ah, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as it look. There's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Rain, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. Galleons were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into monster scraping maw. Thrice! And when I finally found cover, It hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Tracked down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but I have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west, with both Ida and Ishtola helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to the position we're keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far from your, to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. And I hope... Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yeah. After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Rain. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Yeah. Mud Puppy. Puppy. Just. Hello. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. We'll bring you to a hot broth. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Let me go with you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey in front of you. You must find rest when you can. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still alone. With the Garleans on his heels, he lured out the enemy away for my sake. Now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again. But do you think you could search for Biggs? I have the slightest notion where he might be at the moment. Maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rugadin gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I wouldn't raise hopes unduly, but there's a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I've made the suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. May he be in here? There's a lot of plasmoids. A lot of plasmoids. There we go. There we are. Rain, were you able to learn anything? Well, this area? Well, that stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Grudalians away from me. But where within the vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Can't give up, Rain. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold as recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who'll listen, and hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer. Oh no! Not Biggs! I like Biggs. Ignis! Ignis! Hello. Ah! Why are these towers so big? I like it. Ignis. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it's possibly meant for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through the Deafening Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it's surely better than worrying in illness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. To tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Oh no! Mwah. Okay, let's go over there! Yay! Nowl? You exist? What is this? He's real. He exists. Hi Stola, hi Ida. Orders are to take you back dead or alive. Which would it be, engineer? Or did he come and find out, Tinhead? Ah, Rain. It's well that you're here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to go do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. He's not alone! Kill them all! No! Oh. Hello, are we... Okay. We aren't, then. Everyone is going somewhere else. Amazing. Let me just take care of this thing. And die. Vanquish. Perish. Constant cast interruption is slightly annoying. I burned them. It's even stronger than slap. I slap with fire. The burning slap. He does slapping though. No pugilist and everything. Ah! I tapped out. No. That wasn't my intention. Such devastation. Bonk. Die. Hey. Safe. Pog. Thanks. At the moment, and I would have. He's been too long on the coast. We must find shelter for him. The monument tower, you say? Where we are? Eden and I should bear him there, with all the haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Red again. I love reunions. In a fight, a drink is always advised. Yes, yes. But the fight is over. So... yeah, but also my drink is empty. So if you use it now, I will leave. Oh, your choice. Hello. I don't know why it did that. I cannot thank you enough, Rain. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Are we? I guess. Oh, yes, it's just... I just didn't think I'd ever see him again. I've a lot of you in my life. And saved wed too, Rain. Losing count of how many I own you. Yes! Biggs, Reds. Gods, it's good to see the two of you again. What do you mean drink reveal? I have iced tea. with low sugar. Not no sugar, it's still about 200 calories on the whole thing. But it's 2 liters. 200 calories and 2 liters of liquid doesn't seem too bad. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive. But to finally see you in the flesh. When Alfie told me of the raid of the Walking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. Must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Galleons get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself has asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted naught amiss in horizon, nothing at all. To suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this I conclude that the Galleons came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were borne there by the teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Ashians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay by a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard. And when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Custom Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. Or the last we heard of... Custom Sentry. It means custom in the center. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but it was probably moons or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials connected the pair of us. And put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was. We sabotaged the ship's altitude control, and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That will have been Big's handiwork, like as you're not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Rain, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. I would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we have kept them waiting for too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Custom Sentry. So let's convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two of what will befit our mission. Finally, Mordona. Been so long. It's this one. Ah, Mordona. I like it here. It's peaceful. Nice. And there's also the Crystal Tower! Just there. That is... just stands here. Is big. The Crystal Tower is just here. Enjoying its existence. Wee. And the pub. And stuff. Anyway, hello. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry? You want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. Stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to your coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. You must act with the greatest strength. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have mind to walk a floor I have mind to walk through the front door. The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and an impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Erosians could think to use the technology. Then it's settled. Let's go! If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glomant. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Either I shall go reconnoiter Galleon activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready. Let's do this. Hey. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there even times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Shura, and you're beginning to remind me of Papalima. Looking for Glormand, are you? Well, we found him. Whoever you are. Hey, you look to get inside Customs Entry? Need my help? Something tells me we've got to get along just fine. Level up. So your friends at Customs Entry what want for rescue? That Sloughborn knows me too well, eh? You can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back to the war, sons. But enough about me. Let's get strategy. The rescuing folk from captivity is a delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. We can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and go on speed. Okay. Let's eavesdrop. Eavespog. Raid! That is Crystal Tower. And all the other raids in the Crystal Tower. It's all three of them are there. Wee. Frog. Me. I don't like these. That's exactly why I don't like these. Battle music, by the way. It's shifted again. Marbles! Let's go. Oh no! Not flies! Or whatever. Die! 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 Da da da! Done it. The enemies have been felled once more. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may well be deaf-mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others are much better. The Alizard gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribune so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Galleons don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the Beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus herself? I as well try to tumble her. I like my hair where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. We best get back to our stations. The footfalls grow fainter, till all is silent. That should be proof enough. They are here. At least we can save them. Da 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 da. Come the fuck on, you stupid enemy. Ugh. Getting around here is so annoying because of these. Your dog is also watching stream. Hi Nine, how you doing? How is your dog? I hope your dog likes me. I hope your dog is enjoying stream. Wee. 'Tis good to see you again, Rain. I'm given to understand that you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? Simon Philly and the others are indeed at Custom Sentry. The presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. If liking you means bogging into screen, then yes? Ah, I see. The presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Doggo! Good work, Rain. As Alphino has already told you, you've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. You think? After first scare, because of the model now, it's just watching while laying on me. Oh no! Ah! Why you do this? No! Why you do this to me? Ah! Good work, Rain. As Alphino has already told you, you've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Yeah. Government is looking into ways to procure the suit of magic attack armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfili and the others are counting on us, Rain. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. It's funny, yeah. You can throw stuff at my face. You can also throw other things by subscribing. Or bits, that kind of stuff. They all have reactions tied to them for now. I might need to change that up if I get bigger as a streamer. Because I don't want to get stuff thrown at my face every 5 seconds. But for now, it will trigger those. The government goes about devising this plan. We need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they are short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. Explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. So, how the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy, By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Plasmoids! I like plasmoids, they're cute. Whee! Boop! Plasmoids! No! Oops! Did not want to use mana from there, but fine, I guess. Oh god, this hurt. Oh no. You god dang. Oh my god. Do you understand now why I don't like these? I need to kill all 3 of those again. Because the last one did die. Because the stupid frog killed me. Ah! If phone is at 10%? No! I mean, it's only like 20 more minutes of stream anyway, so... I pray that your phone will survive. I believe. It will make it to end of stream. I believe in you, phone. Let's try this one first. Oh, it's just one this time. Very nice. Death. Death again. And... dead. Good. That one's up there. One more thing. Oh, nothing. Okay. Good, good. Oh, Firestarter has dropped off. Okay. Is that Nick still? Yep, it is. Ugh. I'll just kill it first. Screw it. No. I'm not interested in partying up with you, thank you. You've attacked my plasmod instead of yours. That might have been a bad decision. It's not the one you want to kill. Where was the way up again? Is it over there? It was here. Okay. It is here! Yeah, it is. So this location shouldn't spawn anything suspicious. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Haha! Sus. Yeah. Sus indeed. If the reading's excellent. But here, let me see the numbers. Boop boop. Yes, 4 of these clusters should suit the perks. Though I pray that we won't have a need of that power. No thanks, Rain. We Amogus. Yes. Clean by Waxard. Oh yes, you know. Because there's something I wanted to do by way of preparation. The planned stuff into the custom sentry are decked out in Imperial duds, but it disguises more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best to learn it from the experts. So get yourself as near as you dare to custom sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Okay. Spying on the enemy. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see how far we can get in those 15 minutes of stream that remain. Da, 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 da. Dang it. You have chosen death. I'm sorry. It wasn't wise to attack a bunny in the wild. One. Can I cast this? No. Sad. Bonk. Bonk. My mana ward holds strong. You may not pierce it. Oh god, it dropped. Ah! Kill. Wee. Explosion! And there we go. Destination. Waiting. Ta-da! That is... Nothing to report, sir. We've received an anonymous warning that insurgents forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I strongly recommend that patrols be increased. Nice. I've learned the salute. Well, more or less. I will get the emote after this. Then I will have learned the salute. Haha! Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Come on. Rude. Unbelievable, the rudeness of these. Well, what can you do? Come on! I hate this placement. Sir, did you manage to learn the Imperial salute? No. Where's to demonstrate? I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. I have learned the emote. You're called Rain Umbria, yes? I've heard that you applied for my friend. I've heard if you applied for my friend Glomant. As fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate the custom center, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such ways are not the sort of whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need for your traditional means from the bodies of the recently deceased owners. The fortified area before customs entry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain these sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. Big Zwed and yourself. When you have what you need, please turn here and allow me to inspect the spoils. And now we go back there! This is a lot of back and forth, this part. You go there, you do a thing, you come back. Among Us. Is that thing gonna follow me? No, it's not. Okay. Hi! One, two. Death. Obtain helmet. Da. And a uniform. Nice. Ooh. 2 out of 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lightning. Ah! I don't like it. This should be sufficient. And quest done? Quest done. Oh, maybe not. Oh no. Oh, these don't drop the item I want. But these do. Bonk. Bonk. I love how he's just like chilling over there. Nothing out of the ordinary happening. Everything is fine. Nobody's beating up my comrades. No, no. Like, I just got here. I have wife and children. I better stay out of this. If they don't know I saw them, they will not kill me. Ah. Ah. Scream. Okay. And here we are. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Yep. Here they are. Damaged as I suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the Bexwolf Engulf at Diamond Fort in Ravenna's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead, and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we've had already impressed upon him the need of utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Nice! Hello! So you're the adventurer Sog Mollickson. I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. These. I see. Ah, yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malak for a favor or two. Took good care of old Agnolf back in the day before I fell in with old Ravenna, he did. Did you know that he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? We'll expect something like that to end up in the life he did. But I suppose he always felt the adventurer's life calling him. But here go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horsebirds for a moment or two, and the great Agenolf will have your gear looking good as new. Horsebirds? Horsebird. Because chocobo. They are horse, but also bird. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you? But from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malak my regards, will you? %. I mean, we're done, just about done anyway. I just want to turn this in, and then I was going to call it anyhow. Have you had the uniforms that helps repaired? I had. It survived a miracle, yes. Yes, this will serve beautifully. The great Edenolf would never fail to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even alligators. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst the Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Galleons might detect your foreignness. Foreignness in effect from the greater part of the Galleon invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates the territory, it assimilates the people of that land in its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I'm full glad to have been of assistance in your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I'm but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. Okay, but I will call it here. I will take a photo with the lovely Crystal Tower in the background, with this lovely gloomy weather right now. And there we have it. Yes, perfect. Okay. This will be the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed the Bnui gameplay. And I will see you tomorrow for D&D. Good night.